viewership in my hometown, Chicago. You know, I do want to uplift my city. I had to leave because I had no opportunities. When I say no opportunities in Chicago, I went a whole 10 years without any opportunities. I had certifications. I have a whole slew of things that I accomplished, but the money wasn't there. Before I left Chicago, I lived in a HUD building, meaning government assistance building, and I was a college graduate. So that just gives you an indication. I tried hard as I could to stay in my city because I love my city. I've been to other cities. There's nothing like Chicago. Milwaukee's not like Chicago. Ohio is not like Chicago. No. All these places want to take the name of Chicago, but Chicago is very distinct. We have our own culture within Chicago, just like New Orleans people have their own culture within New Orleans. People from Chicago, we have our own culture. We have our own way of doing things. And if you're an outsider, you might think that you know about our culture within Chicago, but you do not. I know that area very well. I love Bronzeville, and so I miss going back to Chicago. However, people have ruined that experience. I have had to fall back due to people going after me behind the scenes from Chicago, putting my name into things that I have nothing to do with. Little thing of withdrawal, like, man, I miss my city. Please, y'all, don't put my name into things that I have nothing to do with. This bag, rainbow bag, I'm gonna pick out. This is a 2XL. It is very hard to survive in Chicago, extremely hard. So when we put obstacles in front of the people that want to try to make it, that's really, like, to me, so silly. A lot of people from Chicago, they don't even say they're from Chicago. I always wonder why. Just like I always wonder why people don't give back to their community. Growing up, professionals like doctors, nurses, lawyers from the same community, we lived in the same neighborhood.
What?
So you could bake it, but still come back to your own neighborhood and live amongst people who didn't. And it used to be okay. That was back in the 80s now. Things have changed. It's so much jealousy and stuff involved that I can't even go into my own community and chill out because for somebody thinks that I owe them something. And even though schoolgirl, I used to hang out in the streets tough. I've been to K-Town, L-Town, the Jungle, the Low. That's where my family is originally from. West Inglewood, Gage Park, Humboldt Park. I've been through there. I've been through South Shore. I've been to almost all the hoods in Chicago. Pilsen. I've been there. I've been there alone. Ain't nobody bothered me when I was there. So it really, like, baffles me that people feel like I owe them something. And because people feel like I owe them something, or if people feel like I have something because I'm on social media, they think they didn't hit a lick. You ain't hit no lick up in here. You didn't hit no lick with me. And so that's why people don't hang around their own community. People don't give back because if you give something, this ain't enough. You know, they're complaining about it. People in general have changed. I don't know what's going on, you guys. I'm not camouflaging anything. I'm real all the way. I just want it to be better, you guys. When I come and visit, because I do miss my city. I do. I need you to get together. Put no girdle on because you know I'm going to show my stomach anyway. And here, I have a lot of room and it's very comfortable. 2XL. Originally was $24. And you know I didn't pay $24.
No.
I'm going to try this on. This is what happens with cheap store. I do not like this. They don't even hang these clothes up with this anymore. Rainbow, stop putting this on here. It's just tacky. Try this on. Looks luxurious. Fall clothes and winter clothes are on the same level as summer clothes. It has more fabric, but it just doesn't give a to me. Oh, I didn't even notice I back rolls out. I've never had a flat back. Now, if you got back rolls, just lift this up. It shows a little bit of the back rolls. You gotta be confident in your back rolls. I ain't never had a flat back. I always had back rolls, even when I was younger. And I was like, what the, like, why don't I have a flat back? I did the lat pull, I've done push-ups, I've done all that stuff. I highlight a natural woman's body. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Huh? Am I gonna hide it or I'm gonna accentuate it? And this point, I like this dress. I like the little blingy blingy on here. And I like how it fits my body. Not wear my back fat out. Huh? Wear my back fat out. Really? If this is online, this dress is secure. Look at this. Look what I gotta do to get into this dress. This was $20.97. Okay, and it's not. Get the strings off. Then you got the tags. The stores be doing too much, y'all. Ooh, okay. It's got a little zip, but it stretches. Yeah, unzip it. If a dress has a zipper, I always say on each episode, you gotta buy a bigger size, 1 or 2 sizes bigger. This fits good. It sucks everything in. Arm part, this is tight right here. This is not zipped. This would have to be zipped up. On the websites, it don't advertise a lot of times that it has a zipper, especially on inexpensive sites like Rainbow. And I bought it like for the $3-5 sale. You know, I'm frugal. Would I have bought this dress if I knew it was a zipper and it was the last size, like in 2XL? I don't know. It's not as comfortable, but I can fit into it.